Hey YouTube, this is Paw. It looks like we're returning to the scene of the crime. I wanted to do a couple of different videos and put some things together. I shot my largest buck I've ever shot yesterday. This is the back of the pickup where we loaded up the buck. We got him home here. I made a video out in the woods. I'll put it together here in just a few minutes of what we did, and then I'll show you the aftermath of the buck. It was my 28th hunt. My son-in-law took me to some private land around town here that he has permission to hunt. So used rifle. I used my my AR-47. It's a AR-15 with a 7.62 x 3.9 upper, and I was very pleased with the results. So we sat in the ground blind in the morning time. Very cold, like 31 degrees or something. I know if you guys up north that's nothing, but where we're at, that's cold. That's good cold. Didn't see anything. Got out of the thing about 9 o'clock. Went and checked some cameras around this property. He doesn't have a feeder, but he's got cameras. He's got history with this place, so he kind of knows where the trails and everything are. He showed me some trail camera shots of some different deer, and he said, yeah, there's a couple of good 8 points and 9 point. He said this 10 point right here, he said that's a really nice one. So in my mind, I'm hoping that, man, I hope that 10 point shows up, but you know how it goes with me a lot of times. It doesn't work out the way I hoped. Anyway, we walked through the woods. We were coming up to the fence line, and probably 50, 60 yards, I don't know. 3 deer stepped out from the woods. We saw them. They run off. Just a little bachelor group of 3 bucks. Walked up to the fence line, took a right, went down in there, found some bushes and some brush around a good tree. Son-in-law, he's limber enough, young enough to sit on the ground. I can't. My age and everything, I never get up. So I got a little tree that, or a little seat that hooks up on a tree. I was sitting there. I was watching one direction, he's watching the other. He mentioned to me, he said, man, he said, you need to look down this way every once in a while, because he said, I can't see all the way down there. And pretty soon I looked down there, saw one deer. I told him, there's a buck. It was just a small one. He couldn't see it. He stood up on his, kind of squatted there so he could get better view. Saw a second one, and it was a young one. I looked down at my direction to see if anything was coming. Next thing I know, I hear my son-in-law, he's saying, shoot him. And I brought my gun up. I got a Sig Romeo red dot. I looked up, and this 10 point standing there about 90 yards away. Son-in-law told me, he goes, man, I thought you was never going to shoot him. But I was, I was free-handed, no rest, no bipod or anything like that. I was trying to get that stupid red dot to settle on its shoulder. And the third time it swung over to his shoulder, I pulled the trigger. He went down. That 123 grain projectile, it tore him up. So we waited, and just 2 minutes, son-in-law's like, we gotta go check. We went down there. Later on, we found blood splatter probably 6 yards behind where the buck was standing. We tracked it for probably 40 or 50 yards. We're on one side of these real thick bushes, and there was like a trail in between there. My son-in-law got down on his hands and knees because we're looking for blood. He stands up, he looks at me, jumps, gives me the bear hug. We went and found the deer. So I'm gonna put this video, I'm gonna stop this and put that part of the video in where I did the video right, we found the deer and so forth, and then I'll be back with you in a second. As you can tell from some of the pictures, this is where he was yesterday. And he stretched almost the entire length of that basketball goal. So he is done, skinned out. Son-in-law helped me to cape him. I'm gonna get that one mounted. Take me 6 months to pay it off, but it's a good deer. So skinned him all right here. Took the legs and stuff off and made some cuts with those clippers. Here's the rest of my deer right here in the ice chest. I'm bleeding out letting out the water right now. Let's see if we can see this. Oh, that's a lot of good meat. That ice chest is basically full. And so that's my buck right there. I got the head and the cape and everything like that. I got that in the freezer. So that is the story of my my buck, like I said, my 28th sit, my 28th hunt, I guess you'd say. I have my son-in-law to thank for that. Him, the friendship of the man that allowed us to hunt on his property. So they're responsible, and then the other one responsible is the Lord. He allowed me to get this animal, so I definitely do appreciate it. Hope your season went well this year. For those who still have a little bit left in the season, I don't know, mine's probably done because I have no more room in the freezer. So yeah, this will sit a week, and then we'll grind this up and it'll be added to the freezer, but I don't know if I have any more room. Hope your season's going well, and I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to my channel, and like the video, leave me a comment, good or bad, I don't care. It always helps the videos. So I hope it's entertaining to you, and hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.